Hey everybody, it's Mike here at Podfin Guitars. Just want to make a quick video to answer a question that I get asked quite often, and that is usually by people who are buying templates to build necks or even bodies because they already have a neck and they're not going to build their own neck. But anyway, the question is, does a Tele neck fit in a Strat neck pocket and vice versa? So that may be old hat for some of you, but everybody's got to start somewhere. So let's answer that question, mostly because I'm lazy and I'll be able to point to this video instead of typing this answer into an email every time I get it. So before we get started, a couple things we want to know. I have templates to show you because it's easier to stack them than it is an actual neck, and I don't have an actual Tele Strat neck hanging around as it is anyway. But here's what I wanted to show you is that if I line the nut slots up on these, the ends of the neck are exactly the same. It's just that the Strat neck has a different shape. And if only there were some way that I could show you that without having little teeny tiny samples. Okay, be right back. Okay, so here we go. So, a couple things to know first. This line is just showing us that the bottoms of the neck pockets are in perfect alignment. It's not like the Strat pocket dips further into the body just because it's rounded. They are at the exact same point. This is just an imaginary scale length line where your bridge would be sitting. Okay, so obviously they fit in their correct pockets and they're mashed right up against the end of the pocket. Remember, we said that the necks are the exact same length up to that point, and they obviously press into their own pocket. Cool. Okay, so Strat fits perfectly in a Tele pocket. Got some gaps here, not so much pretty, but still the end of the neck pressed right up against the end of the pocket, and that means that everything's going to intonate correctly, so you're good to go. These gaps can be covered up by the pickguard. Sometimes the Strat neck has fretboard overhang, they get covered up, but the point is this will intonate and you're good to go. The Tele neck, on the other hand, leaves a big old gap because the neck is squared, the pocket is round, it can't get to the end of the pocket. So what we've done is we've pushed this neck with its frets and its nut away from the bridge, the scale length line, by the amount of this gap. This gap is kind of magnified because we have the cartoon sized necks, but nonetheless you've got a gap there that, unlike these, which are kind of just unsightly, this is causing a functional problem. So at this point, and I should also mention, these mounting holes are also pushed away from the bridge, so they don't line up with the body anymore. So you would have to plug and re-drill these to even get this thing mounted on the body. And then you would still have to, I don't know, push the bridge saddles forward if there even is that much travel, or plug and move your bridge. You just don't want to do that. Don't mess with that. That's a lot of crazy work for the savings of not getting the correct neck. Now someone's going to ask me, can you round off the end of this neck so that this point reaches the bottom of the pocket? And sure you can. You can sand this thing till it becomes a Strat neck, but in that case you might as well sell this and buy this. That just makes sense to me. So to wrap that whole thing up, Strat works in both. All right, that's going to do it for this one. If you'd like to see more of these, let me know in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you later.